Okay, so I'm probably gonna call this Christmas Gifts Part One. And it's just going to be um, the stuff that I've gotten so far for the holidays. I haven't unwrapped my family's presents, just the ones from my aunts and uncles and cousins and everything. So it's only the first like it's like 2/3 of the gifts I got this year. So let me grab them. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. I'm just gonna show you what it is. First one would be the gift cards, and I'm not going to tell you how much because that's going to be a surprise for part two in a couple days when I actually use the gift cards to get myself something. So first is a Target gift card. Um, I get one of these almost every year because it's my grandparents and they're kind of generous around the holidays, which is nice, and I really like seeing them when I can. They don't live too far, but they're my dad's parents, and I don't really see my dad often or at all because he's problems, shit like that. But I love seeing them, and they give me an actual gift card again like every year, and it's always fun. And usually I'd spend it on crap, but I'm probably gonna spend it with this other gift card that I'm gonna show you in a second, and probably get something big, either for the channel, I'm not sure, or just for my room. I might show it in a video. I'll probably have my brother help me to show it in the video because it's going to be a rather huge item if I do get that instead. Or I'll just, post it on Facebook and I'll give you a link in the description. And the next is a U.S. Bank gift card. It's basically just a Visa gift card, but it's from U.S. Bank. Because she has U.S. Bank. Whatever. It's kind of weird. But yeah, that was from my other grandmother, my mom's mom. And again, I'm not going to tell you the amount because again, it's going to be a surprise for the item I get, and I'll probably give you an estimate on how much I spent for said item if I do end up getting either the smaller, more expensive item, or if I just get I'm thinking of getting a game chair. That's the smaller item that'll cost less. That I'll just have in my room, and I'll probably just maybe take a picture via my phone or something, and show you that. And last is the actual gift I got from my dad's mom, from my paternal grandmother. So I'm gonna wrap that real quick for you. Shit. I had a freaking letter opener, but I can't find it again. It keeps disappearing on me. So Zone of the Enders HD Collection. I'm just gonna wrap that right now. There we go. So yeah, I just got the regular edition. I didn't get any special edition or anything, which I didn't care anyway. I don't think there was much of a difference. I think the collection costs like an extra 20 or 30 bucks, and it comes with a very nice art book and other stuff, which is cool and all, but I just wanted to have the game. And my grandparents are getting older. I didn't want to hassle them with going to a certain place just to get this. So yeah, it's by Konami. It included the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance demo, which that's what happened with the original Zone of the Enders was a demo for Metal Gear Solid 2. It's basically a way for Kojima, who makes, I think he made like at least one of these games. His logo is there too, and it's like a mech game. It's kind of like, it reminds me of, it makes me think of Gundam. I never saw Gundam. I just seen the mechs in that anime, and it reminds me of that. The mech animes I watched were Code Geass and Robotech, the Macross saga. Check that out. Honestly, not many people know about Robotech. I mean, they made a few shitty video games, but the first pardon, saga in Robotech, it was the shit. I mean, it's kind of like, it takes place in like 2010 or something, where like sort of humanoid space aliens lose a spacecraft, and it falls on some fictional island on the planet Earth, and then humans like reverse engineer all the spaceships, and then the aliens suddenly come and want to start an intergalactic war. It's fucking awesome. You really need to check it out. I mean, I don't know what Gundam's really about. I never looked anything into Gundam, even though they have a shit ton of better video games than the Robotech games, in my opinion. At least it seems like it. Even though they're essentially just Dynasty Warriors clones, and they even are called Gundam Dynasty or Gundam something. Okay, so let me show you the inside, because I didn't see it yet. So booklet, boring. Disc, not too bad. Could have been a little bit better. Well, could have used a bit more imagination, but, you know, it's cool. This is also on Xbox 360, which is cool because this game really didn't sell for shit on PS2, so I'm just really happy I got this. I'm gonna probably test it on my PS3 at some point to see if it will, if it has the 4.3 update. It doesn't even say if it needs online or anything, so it doesn't help me out much. But if it does have the 4.3 update, I can put my my 320 gigabyte hard drive into my PS3, and then this will update it. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I'll just wait till Devil May Cry comes out, and that will more than likely have a 4.32 update or 4.30. I don't know. I'm hoping it has an update. Because I'm sick of the bullshit of having like only 40 gigs. Because I need an update disk. Because I'm too cheap to buy an external terabyte hard drive, copy all my data from my 40 gig, then put in 320 gigabyte hard drive, then reconnect the external drive, then do all that shit. I just can't afford buying a terabyte hard drive just for that. Especially when I have other things I want to buy with the Christmas money. I'll probably have more gifts in a couple hours, which is why I'm doing this in 2 parts. But I'm just happy in general. Not that I got gifts or anything, but I got to see my family, and it was a really fun time. Seeing my grandparents again. I mean, I saw them for Thanksgiving, and that was fun. But nasty food, which is almost guaranteed anyway. Yeah, that. Ugh. But for Christmas, the lights went out, so that was 2 nights ago, and like the whole town was black. This was like a couple towns over, and even here was black, like just flash floods. So, or at least it was a flash flood warning, which it was pouring heavily. So I'd imagine in one of the places it was flooding. And so we were like in candlelight and flashlights, and it was really cool. And they had to barbecue in the dark instead of cooking like, say, a turkey or a ham or something for Thanksgiving. So we had chicken barbecued, and we had the usual like side crap that's okay. And that was great. Just having a classic meal for dinner. Nothing fancy for the holidays. Some people like that, but I like something traditional, less traditional, and it was great for this. And then last night, we went to my cousins and my aunts, and we celebrated with the maternal family. So I got to see my cousins again, and they only live one town over, but their family is very distant. So I got to see my cousins, and they're like 6 and 4, and they were freaking wild and crazy, it was kind of fun, but also very dangerous. Young children trying to climb on me, it was fun at times, but damn, freaking handful. And they were on sugar, so they were freaking hyper as hell. I don't know, I thought they were like freaking ADHD or something. They were freaking running. They were throwing Nerf balls everywhere. The Nerf Vortex, which has been around since like 1990. They still have those. They just changed the color scheme again. And it's that whistling football with the little arrow on the back of it. So in case you're like, for kids, because they don't know how to throw a football, so it has like an arrow dynamically like fin on the back of it, and then as you throw it, it whistles. Yeah, they were trying to throw that inside. Not very. Yeah, these kids were on something. They were freaking. It, yeah, they got a lot of sugar. Like, I guess they had sugar before we came, and then their grandmother, which I guess would be my great aunt, um, brought more sugar for them, and then we already brought sugary snacks. So these kids were all over the frickin' place, like frickin' bouncing off walls. I'm not kidding. They were like jumping into walls, smacking their heads. They were jumping into my chest and my freaking like they were they were doing this with all the family members, the male ones anyways. And it was insane. Like I haven't seen kids this riled up, or whatever word you want to use, in a long time. But yeah, that was fun, and I got to see my grandmother again, my maternal grandmother, and she was very happy to see me, of course. Um, it was good. It was a great holiday, and I enjoyed it, and I can't wait for today. I mean, Christmas Day. Um, I don't know. I just like this holiday. It's probably not my favorite. Pretty close, but I like Halloween. And you can. The great thing about Halloween is you could actually do that any day of the year. Is just dress up in a costume and scare somebody. Hell, you could do that for Christmas and no one would give a shit. But I don't know. That's why I like that holiday. I haven't done it though. I really don't go into costumes much these days. Usually because I'm the one giving out candy. So I stay at home and everyone else does their little Halloween costume party. Um, or they go trick or treating, or someone else will help me put out the candy. But usually I'm stuck at home these days, especially being the oldest son, which is fine. Christmas, I enjoy that I get to be with everyone and enjoy it and be with family. Gifts are just a bonus, and giving things to others to me is a bit more fun. But I do also have a lot of fun trying to decide what I'm going to do with these gift cards. So yeah, 2 gift cards. I'm blocking this serial number. Although I doubt you could read it anyways with my camera acting up again. Um, I don't know. Tell me what you did for your holiday, either in the next couple hours or tomorrow. And I'll probably write you a pleasant response because I like to hear what people did for their holidays. Whether it was Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, whatever the Islamic people celebrate. I still don't know the names or in what seasons they celebrate them, because I don't have any Muslim friends. But I like to respect everyone's respective holiday. I do know some half Jewish people, so I know a little bit about Hanukkah. Um, and even though I live only like an hour from San Francisco, I don't know any people who celebrate Kwanzaa. Um, but whatever. I mean, it's just the holidays, and people will do whatever they want, whether it's giving things or just celebrating what they already have. And that's what I liked about this holiday, was that I got to celebrate just being with the people I love, and celebrating the season that is winter, which has just started. Which is funny because it's only been 3 days, and everyone already assumes by early December that it's winter, when it's really fall. Anyways, I hope you liked what I got, and I'll show you what I plan on getting. If I decide, I'll show you the final item within the next probably 4 days. I plan on getting it on Thursday when I get my paycheck. I'll go to Target and see what's cheapest and decide on the final product. And I'll show you guys whether or not I decided to go for something to help push the channel, especially with this horrible camera, or if I'll just do something for myself and then I'll hold back on the channel for a bit longer, because soon I'll be getting enough money for myself to work towards the channel, thanks to my mom getting her own job and trying to help the place out, which is always good. If you have any plans for New Year's, tell me, and yeah, I can't wait for New Year's. That's gonna be the next great thing of the year. Or I guess next year. Either way. And have a nice morning or night.